Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. I am the Twisted Jedi, and today's video is something really special. We have more Datamined gameplay footage for Star Wars Battlefront 2 and a couple of possible reinforcements for the future. Now this footage was datamined from Dylan Rocket, and if you don't know who he is, he's definitely been one of the most successful data miners when it comes to Battlefront 2. He's brought us things already like images of Grievous, early Phasma placeholders, and now this. He has now found some game files containing placeholders for new reinforcements, being the ARC Trooper and the Rebel Pilot. Now while the ARC Trooper seems to be almost finished, the Rebel Pilot is still a placeholder, so it does not have an official skin yet, which is most likely going to be noticed by you guys later in the video because he looks like a giant Smurf. Anyways, let's jump into the video and take a look at the ARC Trooper first. The first thing that came into my head was that I thought it looked like the Heavy class, but it's actually going to be a new reinforcement called the Sentinel. And from watching this footage, it looks like it could be even better than the Wookiees, which is saying something in itself because the Wookiees are so OP already. It's got all the usual reinforcement star cards like Battle Hardened and Survivalist, as well as a few specific Sentinel cards, which are pretty much standard for all reinforcements, just with different names depending on which reinforcement you choose. Now the biggest thing I noticed from this footage is that the Sentinel's weapon looks absolutely beastly, and from what we saw on the menu screen, it's literally called a Death Ray, guys. We can see why this weapon is called Death Ray. It just cuts down enemies left and right, and it looks like they basically took the laser off the LAAT gunship and put it into a blaster. That's how strong this thing looks. It even sounds like the LAAT, just minus that annoying sound that you get after it fires that constantly echoes on Naboo and Kashyyyk. Man, that sounds annoying. But it doesn't make that sound with this blaster, so I'm super excited. I don't know what the Sentinel's abilities will be as they don't show up in this footage, but obviously it will have the health regeneration, which is the same as the Wookiees and the Flame Trooper, but with no official word on when this Sentinel Trooper will drop. I'm trying not to get too excited for it, but it really does look awesome, and it'll definitely be my go-to reinforcement once it gets added to the game. I do feel as though the Death Ray needs to be nerfed maybe just a little bit, because at this stage it looks quite OP, but we'll see what they do with it in the future, and hopefully we see it added to one of the DLCs or one of the upcoming patches. Next up, we're going to take a look at the Rebel Pilot, and as I mentioned earlier, yes, he's going to look like a guy in a blue morph suit running around pretending to be an avatar, but it's just a placeholder for the final skin. I'm sure it's not going to look like that on release day. Now the Rebel Pilot looks to wield the Blurg 1120 blaster pistol with a burst mod, so after the recent nerf of the standard Blurg, I'm guessing this one is going to be as strong as the original pre-nerf Blurg. He also seems to be able to use the homing shot ability, which is kind of cool because it reminds me of Leia's personal guards from 2015, although at this stage it doesn't look like it's very effective at all. And another ability we can see him use in the video is one that we've definitely seen before in Battlefront 2015. If you think back and remember Orson Krennic's abilities, he had that droid that was able to deploy a personal shield and spew out toxic gas when there was nearby enemies. Well, here it's basically the same thing minus the gas, which is still cool, but definitely not as cool as Krennic's droid, unless it can spew out gas and we just haven't seen it yet. I would definitely like to see the Sentinel class added to the reinforcement list, just to add some variety to the game modes like Blast and Strike, and even Galactic Assault, because right now it's pretty much just a spam of Wookiees left, right and center. I think the ARC Trooper looks amazing and could be a new personal and fan favorite for the reinforcements. That's going to do it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, please leave a thumbs up down below and comment whether you want to see the ARC Trooper or the Rebel Pilot first. Lastly, if you haven't already subscribed, please smash that big red button down below and help me reach my first 2018 goal of 1,000 subscribers. Sharing this video also goes a long way and is really appreciated, as it helps get my video out there for everyone else to see and helps make me motivated to create the best content possible. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. I am the Twisted Jedi, and may the Force be with you.